Alrighty. Well, welcome back. Let's see. So, hope everybody's doing well. That kind of deal. Got a little bit planned today. Building that out, and hopefully, we don't have any problems with it. Granted, we're probably going to. I completely forgot I had a parachute in the runners. I'm gonna keep some rods on me, I think. Are we getting another rod soon? Or... no? Oh, we're probably not gonna get any more rods, because I shut those down last time. So I'll just sort those and get some more wire for the moment. Or not wire, cable. So I need to check on a few things here. So we got this, and it's just not making anything right now. So I need to find a spot. I don't think I can because I don't got any room. So let's see. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna start working on it. Obviously, it's dark and all that kind of deal, so... although, it's very nice looking, though. Oh, that's a good little view. I'm still impressed by how this all looks. So, obviously, if I remember correctly, my plan, obviously, was to have these three guys connect into this. The mirror splitter right here. I don't remember, I think it was 60 per... so 60, 120, 180. So, that's like... oh, I can't even... okay. How do I want to do this? Curve? You know what, we'll do a curve right here. I feel like that would be safe to have. Although now we're going to need a merger for this. I'll make it straight. I don't like the design of how that turned out. Oh. I'm breaking it. Right there. gonna get rid of this. I think a curve would work better for that. And this. Good for that. Okay, so we got the miners made out, ready to go. So obviously we got the assemblers, we got the constructors, we're gonna need all that. So, because I know I wanted, I'm gonna go ahead and try to wrap it around this way, I think, instead. I feel like it would be good just to have this way covered. I could actually go out more here. So my whole plan, of course, is to have stuff work out the right way. So I think what I'll do is have... Where's the edge of this? Right here. Like right there. Oh, I fell. I'll just fill that in. The rocks are gonna be a problem, I think, a little bit, but shouldn't be too big of a deal. As long as they allow me to do what I need to do. So obviously, we're going to need some bolted iron plates. We'll do it on each end like that. This will be my rotor crafter. So that means we're going to need everything to be screws. So I think what I'll do, since we're going to have screws quite a bit, I think what I'm going to do is always this is going to be temporary. I think right there. And this is all going to be temporary to get an idea of how I want to do this, because obviously there's going to be some things I'm going to have to fix and put together here. Obviously I won't be able to get everything done for it. Okay. Let's try this again and see if this works. Stackable pole. Actually, what I could do instead so those will connect like that. This will be my connection for screws. I think is what that's going to be like. Now, the other part of this is... trying to figure out how to build this. Because obviously we're going to have screws. I'm just trying to figure out how I could build... Do merger? Or no? No, not a merger. Have a splitter. Can I go across? And if you're wondering why I'm doing it like this so weirdly, quite simply, I'm just trying to see if I can build. Maybe a curve? That looks so wacky. You know what I could do, actually? Is just do something like that. I could just do something like that, to be honest. The only problem now is trying to figure out how to get this to work. Logistics, splitter. Do something like that. Because obviously we're going to have to split it. That's without a doubt. I may have to do it like that instead. I mean, it looks a little off of how I gonna have it, but there's not really another way for me to do it, I think. Oh, that's a curve goal. I don't want that. Okay, so this will split going into that. What I could do is actually have this be my third. I think I'll have 3 actually instead. Now, the only problem is getting this to work even more. Because what am I going to do with the parts that don't make it kind of deal? I think I'll just leave them be. I should probably make some power pole Mark IIs. Alright, I'm gonna have to build this a little bit more. I guess, since we have so much stuff, too. If I could get up, there we go. Only problem is, I'm trying to figure out how I could... Because you have to think, you have to have... two of these. Well, this is a merger, so you can't really do that. I might have to move these up a little bit. Because then this can make... the two I need. What in the... How does that work? What? What? I'm so confused. Okay, I guess default will work? That's weird. So this will be my main construction piece, but the problem is now it's getting the screws over to here. So do something like that, I guess. But now we gotta figure out how to merge the two. Need a little bit more room. Can't really curve it right here. Right? I mean that... Why is it having a problem? Oh, it's because it's barely overlapping. That's usable. That's still usable to do. So this finishes the screw part. Now this is the other part that we gotta figure out. The plating. Although I should probably go to each one of these right now so I can actually be able to use it. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. Because I don't really need it. Although, as much as I would want to, I have the space for a foundry. It's just, I don't want to build that just yet, I think. It would probably cause too much problems. Okay, so I need a splitter. That's perfectly down the line. But this is when things get difficult. So, I'm actually going to have to destroy this, what I just built. I should have probably built the constructors here first. Unless I take a different direction. Trying to think of how I could do this without causing problems with the rest of this. Cause too much problems. Unless, actually, I mean, is it possible for me to? Okay, you know what? Moving it somewhere else. You're going way out that way, out of my reach. Alright, it's gonna be rebuilt there. Okay. So this is gonna be my iron plate manufacturer. So actually, now since I moved that, I'm just gonna do what I was originally thinking. I didn't realize that it did something. So obviously these are my inputs right here. So if I was to build right here, get that there, get this here, connect this like so. I'll connect that all the way through. So, with that being said, what I might have to do, since this is a merger, what I'll have to do is put a conveyor lift, obviously, find a way to keep this moving. Build this out a little bit more. Okay. Honestly, as long as this works, I think we should be fine. Obviously, this is just the first piece of it. So, this is just the production line for, oh, the screws. Okay. That will work. What? Why are you trying to connect there? Alright, that will be that. Obviously, there's probably a way more compact way I could do this, but I don't feel like making the compact ways yet. I'm not experienced enough. I need a way up here. Wish I could just do this. And then I could just connect that there. what I'll have to do is keep this. Bu- 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 Oh, it goes from the side here. Oh. Whoops. Kind of forgot about that. Right here. Right here. I'll snap it back to right there. And then get that there. Okay, that should work the way we want it. I think we're finally done with the first part of all this. Now, obviously, we got all of the stuff right here for it, so... Which kind of comes into a little bit of a problematic area again. And the issue is getting it to connect the way I want it. So I'm trying to think of how I could do this without problems. Because obviously, in order to make the rotor, not the rotors, but the smart plating, we need rotors. So, I don't know how I could do that. I think what we just need to focus on right now is having I'm going to dismantle that for right now. Till I can get this kind of properly fixed. Oh, that works. That works a lot better than what I was thinking. Obviously, we're still gonna have to try this out and see if it works, but hopefully it does, because we already spent quite a while on it, and that would suck if it didn't work. So, what I need to do something like that. And if you're wondering where I'm going to do here, is basically what I'm trying to do is just simply build a way in for this, which the reason why I'm heading out this far. Oh, I didn't realize how. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. Build a merger somewhere. Can I really not build a merger right here? I don't know how that doesn't work, but okay. Oh, did I? Why is it? Why did it go that way? I guess it was like, you know what? We're gonna head this way instead, and that's that. We got a tree, I guess. Alright. That should be good. Or at least that's what I would hope. Obviously, we still gotta connect the power and all that fun. So, yeah. Oh, we backed up. We backed up inside the system here. Oh dear. Oh, there was a lot of Caterian that got put in here too. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do, it seems, is clear up the system some. You're making we're going to do rotors on this one. Yeah, just routing on that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, I didn't even realize how many plates I had on me. Good lord. Okay, so since we got so much going through now, we're going to start working on some of this. So I'm going to run over here and... Oh, this thing's maxed out already. Okay, so if I do that, that'll clear up the system some. At least that's what I hope it will. This thing's gonna be maxed out for a while. So as long as we keep getting screws for this, we should be fine. I didn't even realize that we were backing up over here too. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do, I guess, is turn these back on. Start making. And as long as these continue to make, I think we'll be fine. What I could do... Oh, I don't have beams, and they require Mark IIIs. And it is clearing itself out, though. Or at least now it is. So yeah, I think we're going to be fine on stuff here. I think it might be time to start some selling of stuff, but yeah. So what I'm going to start doing now is, honestly, I'm just going to get rid of all the plates I have. Same with the rods, because I can easily make all that now. And start selling. Alright, so now, since I got that going on, I'm just going to make a a lot of quick wire. Actually, that's a lot of Caterium. That's a lot of Caterium, though. We'll get Caterium in that one. I'm actually going to put some wire in that. Just have them both make Caterium for now. And we're going to be filling up pretty quickly too, I think. I am going to get rid of a few stacks here of Caterium. And then, since we got so many pipes coming through, I'm going to go ahead and get a head start on building beams. Wow, even the line here is filling up a lot. I'm gonna just pause that because I don't think we need any of it. With the amount of stuff we got here too, it's definitely impressive. Although I was trying to keep up with the screws and stuff. Although since we do have so many, how much is it? So we need like 750, and I believe it's like oh, I need some stuff here. Like concrete and cable. I guess for now I'll just do this. Although I don't have any concrete. Is there any in here still? There is. Oh, I don't even have iron rods. I'll need those. Kinda important for, I guess. Okay, for now, I'm just going to do this. Just power the one. And we're going to do smart plating. So it's the 1:1 ratio. So we need 750, roughly. And we only got 200, 300, 400, 500, 506. So we can make about 200 for right now. It's going to take a little while to make, but that's perfectly fine. I'd rather have it take its time in making. Actually, might as well. I might as well just get use out of this one as well. There. They'll both be making. And in the meantime, I can go ahead and sell a bunch more stuff. We're probably going to get into that stage of we're needing to sell a lot. We have so much, but I think we'll be fine, to be honest. As long as I get more of everything, we're good. Seems to be fine. How's this all doing? It's going. It's quite filled. Attack the dogs upstairs. Since the screws are coming in long, alright, so obviously we're backed up all the way up. That is insane. I might have to build another one of these, I don't know. I really don't know how I could fix this. Did I just bounce with this? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bunch of screws here. So I think that will help us out with the whole system for the rotors because of how much is going on. But once I get myself all these screws here, I'm gonna load them in to the system. I just hope our selling stuff is being quick about things. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little bit problematic. But yeah, once the assembly line fully is operational, which is why I'm waiting on the quick wire, then we should be in production for a bunch of reinforced iron plates, to be honest. It's probably going to be a lot. That's if it runs efficiently. The only problem is, I don't know if it will. So we're gonna have to see how that works. There might be a possibility I may have to build another screw constructor kind of deal. Building. And now it's just gonna be going to town. So once all the quick wires out, I believe we should be back in business. And we do have some smart plating coming, so that's good. There's so much building up in these. Alright, how's this doing? Is there anything we can do for upgrades, or are we just completely out of options for right now? That's not the upgrades, this is... We're completely out of options, so... It's just phase 2 that we gotta work on now. Which is the smart plating. Honestly, I think I should be good on quick wire. I shouldn't need any more. So... What does it take to make a power pole 2? Concrete rods. Okay. I'm probably going to need to... Oh, that one's... If these overfill, then I'll start taking them. But until the meantime, we should be fine. Actually, I could use some right here. Get at least a little bit of the line working here. Alright, so let's see here. Got one smart plating in already, so that's good. We have a lot of wire coming in, which is a good thing. I'm gonna need a lot of it, I think. So, oh, I have some rods in here. I didn't even realize. Not gonna lie. Concrete. We've got probably quite a bit in here too. Yep, we do. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab all that, sell some of it as well. And how are we doing over here? And it seems like the line slowed down a little bit. Because these are just Mark 1s. If I'm, yeah, they're Mark 1s. And I want to conserve all the stuff I have for this. I want to go check on... I think... I'm going to wait for a few more rotors before I go over there, but I want to make sure I'm at least getting a little bit. I just need one more. Obviously, we're getting smart plating. I don't know how much it's through exactly. Probably not a lot. But I can at least get another one started, I think. And I think our power grid should be fine. I mean, yeah, it's holding up. Oh, that's right, we needed to figure out the water situation with that, too. I completely forgot about that, to be honest. Oh, that's got a load more. Oh, I don't even have cable on me. Gosh dang it, I need cable. Okay, now, let's see. You go to here, and you become smart plating. I might have to shut the line down, or at least the iron production part of it, for a little while, I think. Oh, actually, I do need concrete in that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut the mines down for time being. And that's the last little bit of it. And this will just allow the stuff to kind of clear up a little bit, I think. I don't need rods anymore. I just need a lot of iron ingots. I'm just going to continuously make sure there's no more ingots coming this way. Still got more coming. Got more coming. Oh, there's some that got by me. No. Good Lord. There's a lot in this. Maybe. I think that's all of it. Yeah. Because I think those are stopped now. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna let that run for a little while. Oh, we got quite a bit in that still. And most of this should clear up after a little while. But it's gonna take it a sec, probably a good 10 minutes to clear up, I think. If not longer. But as long as it's going through the system, I'm happy. Happy with it doing what it needs to do. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and actually turn off. I can't really turn off the. Actually, I kind of can. Yeah, doing that. I can just run up to this one and. We're going to clear up most of the systems, I think, with this. Anything that's above 200 for right now, I'm just going to remove. And sell it. So we should get a lot of stuff here for coupons. There's a lot of Caterium wire here. We're gonna let that run out for the time being. Overall, it should be fine. What I think one of the main causes right now is we have so much coming through the system that the screw productions can't actually keep up because of how much rods they're making. I'm actually going to go ahead and take that out. Oh wow, it's even backing up to the splitter back here, or the merger. There we go. And the Caterium's going to take a second here to go through all the way. Alright, so with that, how we doing here? Still going. How's this? It's kind of getting full. I mean, we're still doing fine, I think. So as long as things keep working the way need to, we should be good still. I think we're out of the smelter, or at least the copper production of it. It's got the last little bit. Even with this, it's filled up too. And we're even full inventory pretty much. Actually, I'm going to take the iron ore out of that. Same with that. Actually, no. Actually, I'll take this. Put that in there. We'll let that run. I guess while we're waiting on this to deal with life and all, we'll go ahead and start working on getting the power production ready to go. This one's got a little while on it. Okay, so first step. Is obviously that's not even on. Right here. Oh, it has up to 7 functions here. One here. One here, and one here, which then is going to go across to there, which will power all the smelters. We're going to make sure each and every single one of these smelters got their iron, although I'm pretty sure we did at the very beginning of the stream. So we got power to those. Two, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we got multiple connections here. I'm gonna go ahead, make that. Place it right there. Connect to, and obviously we'll connect it to these once we're ready to go. But for now, I'm not gonna. So the assembly line's pretty much ready to go for the reinforced, like other things as well. How are we doing here? It's going through it. Alright, how are we doing over here as well? We're fine for the moment. Although we're about to have our rotors that we need. Alright, we're gonna need more screws. And how are we doing over here? We're getting closer, which is good. The thing's backing up quite a ways. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we can sell some stuff. We'll sell those. Go ahead and sell those. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure split that. And I guess in the meantime, it's just gonna fill up for a little while. So I'm gonna run to the restroom and give it a couple minutes and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and decouple. We'll just have it being like this after that. Actually, we're gonna do it right here. Alright. I will be right back. Okay. I'm back. And it seems like everything's been moving pretty well. I mean, how are we doing on rods? Oh, they're still in there still. I mean, they're almost gone, but... it's getting there, at the least. Oh, we do have more rotors, so we'll go ahead and take those. We'll, make sure everything's going well here. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way this way. Probably again. I mean, we're still fine, surprisingly. Alright, so that'll fill that up for now, to have them continue running. And I'm gonna go ahead and check up here, see how we're doing. What was it in the MAM? I know there was something for the MAM that required beams. Expanded tool belt. I need 5 of these. Where's the DNA? There it is. So yeah, once we get things kind of sold, we should be fine, to be honest, but... Are you kidding me? I only have 450. That's unlucky. I'm gonna go ahead and take those. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. Same with that. And how are we doing here? Go ahead and get those sold. It's knocking it down, so we're doing something at least. Oh, there's a little conveyor belt there. Piece. We'll have to get rid of that. Good thing is we're making progress, which we're making a lot more progress now than we were after a while ago. So for right now, we're focusing on the smart plating. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back because there's no reason for us to keep it. We only have enough to... Oh, we're out of screws. Well, that's unfortunate. Is that it? Okay. It's all of it. So that cleared the system out. Or at least for us on the iron part of things. So I guess what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to leave it be. Because I want to make sure I get like cleared up enough. Are we even close to getting the Caterium wires out all the way? Or are we still a ways out? Yeah, we're a little bit of a ways out. Not by much, I think. I think we'll be clearing up pretty soon. Roughly. Probably another 10 minutes or so. Good lord, the wire takes a long time to go through. Alright, I'm gonna go over here and check on this again. Probably not much is done, but at least something's getting worked on. We might actually be able to turn this one into the versatile framework. Ooh, you know what I could do? Is I could actually, since we're going to start working on versatile framework, I might as well just get rid of the thing right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn this on. We'll just let it do its thing, I guess, for now. Come on. Kick it into gear. First thing is, this is a Mark II belt. I do have some screws on me, but it's not really going to do much. I'm gonna get rid of those. I'm gonna get rid of this. As long as things are moving, I could care less on what is going on. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Whoops. I don't think it was enough. To do anything, so we should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and run over here. Drop that in. So now everything should be going through it. Hopefully. How are we doing on selling? And how are we doing over here? Since we're empty on the line. Actually, I will keep that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up, sort those, sort that. Alright, we got a little while till those are done. That's going. And our line's moving along. This is obviously going to take a while to do. How full is this? Kind of full. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna look at this and kind of get an idea of what I might need to work on to get this water to work. So either I'm gonna need to add a pump down here to push it along further. Which would be like right here. Okay, let me go see if I can get a couple of sheets and rotors. This, and we're gonna get this. You know what? We'll just sell everything we have for that, and this. connected to that. How much is that doing now? It's building up, it seems. I think it's gonna be the one on the left over here that's gonna fill up first. If it can. Like right there, I think. Alright, it should be... Oh yeah, it's gonna take a little while for it to set in, but I think we're on the gaining part of it. Just barely though. Alright, let's see, how are we doing over here? Getting there. Alright, there we go. Obviously, it's still working. I'm trying to get all the stuff over here to work. I want to try to get this started fully today. But it's just going to depend on how quickly these work. And how quickly we can sell, too. Okay, so this one ran out. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some stuff. let this empty out right quick. Alright, we'll let that do its thing. How's this all done? It's seeming like... doesn't have much left, but it's still got a little bit left to do. And then I can start back up, but I'm gonna give it a little while before I do. Alright, let's go start this up for the framework parts. Ow. Begin. Wow, it takes 24 seconds just to make that. That is insane. Not as long as the smart plating. I'm kind of curious what this does look like once it's finished. I'm gonna go down right here. Although I'm pretty happy with how this turned out so far. Ah, here's the framework. While that's going on, I'm gonna go see this. Wonder if there's Mark II builds or some, or not builds, but the what do you call it? What is it called? Piping. There's a lot here, though. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and sell that. Sell these as well, and this. We're gonna use that to research and get that. Now I'll finish it off.
Nutritional inhaler recipe unlocked. Using this inhaler will restore health, and also gives your skin a radiant glow that is connected to well-being and probably not radioactivity.
Wow. There's a lot of stuff we haven't discovered yet, but we'll get there. Get some of that. Start researching that.
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions. Unfortunately, it does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances. Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It smells like fried breakfast-induced cardiac arrest, but surprisingly, it restores you to full health.
Okay. There we go. That's still going through it for a little while. So how are we doing so far? This is starting to clear up, I believe. Yeah, it's starting to clear up now. So that's a good sign there. Ooh, almost fell off. And before long, we'll actually be able to get the iron ready to go. Send that out. Same with that. Alright. And at least we're making some progress with this. Alright, I'm gonna go check on our good old power system over here. See how it's doing. Has our water system figured out its life? No. Although I might have to get some piping here. Probably not, but how are we doing over here so far? It's clearing up, so that's a good sign there. Yeah. Alright, that's constructing that. Cool. So it's going up a lot more now. I think the best way to do this is we're probably going to have to do that to speed it up just a little. At least in that spot. Because that should help it out some. There's all the screws. Excuse me. Alright, so we can get rid of that. We got it. Okay, so we're no longer gonna get that wire. It seems so. That's a good sign. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, I'll go ahead and sell those. I'm gonna go put this into the phase 2 part. Probably gonna have to go check on that framework piece deal. How are we doing over here? Getting there. Give that some. That's almost there. Alright. So let's see. If we get, I think once we get all the smart plating that we have, I think we'll know a little bit better on what we need to do. So what we're going to do Get that started and going. We'll get rid of all that. And now the splitting begins. We'll just run the one for right now, I think. At least until we can get some of this resolved. Alright, so let's see. Most of this is being sold, so that's something that we'll work with. Let's see. I didn't see about the automated wiring on what that takes. Oh, it doesn't take a lot. Some cable and stators. Oh. Gonna need a lot of piping, I think. Good thing we have a good supply of it right now. So we're actively making screws. I'm gonna put plugs on these. There we go. I might start up the second one. You're not screw it. Oh, that's the first one. That's the first one. This is the second one. Start it up. We'll get to mass producing now. Because we're going to need all the iron we can get. Well, that's going through that. I'm going to go check on the framework piece because it might not be working. But it seems like it is still. Probably a good thing we came back over here because it is about to run out. How's this doing? Still constructing. We got a little while still. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm curious how much 50 of the modular frames make in total. How are we doing over here? Any rotors? Okay, we should start seeing some rotors here soon. I'm probably going to turn this one off right here. Because I don't want it to like just automatically just fill us back in a lot more. There we go. I think it's about time to kick it on here soon. For the very first time, it'll be kicked on. Do we even have enough steel beams for this? So yeah, all I need is 400 more smart platings, 1,000 total of the framework pieces, and 100 of the automated wiring deal. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Honestly, I'm not sure what to do exactly, because I'm waiting on rotors and stuff. Alright, let's see. Looks like one of the stuff's done. So we'll go ahead and just do this. Turn that into that. What we'll do that? I'm gonna kill the power tallies. You won't like it, but so be it. I just need a little bit more beams, it seems. We'll go ahead and kick that on. We'll go ahead and kick on the wire production. Although I do need that for the time being, at least. Alright, so we're gonna have to give this a few minutes to go over here, but I think we'll get there. And we'll fully kick on the assembly line for some parts. I think that's my last little bit of the framework stuff. I think. Nope, this is my last little bit. We'll give it 5 minutes, I'd say. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Alright, so we gotta wait a little bit longer, I think. You know, I feel like making this a Mark III instead. Alright, I think everything's ready to go. So how are we over here? I think we're out of that, so we're gonna go ahead and make that. Alright. Send it. Beginning of the very start of everything. Of the assembly line. Hopefully everything works correctly. I think what we'll do is turn that into Mark II. So if you don't know what, so that line right there is my screw line. This one's my plates line. Or I could turn this to my screw line, this turns into my plate line. One of the two. We'll have to play around with it for a little while, I think. Plates are done. Here comes all the screws. Okay, so what we'll probably have to do is change this to a Mark II belt. I'll make a Mark II. Mark I should be fine for this. Is the Mark II even good for that? Oh dear. I don't think it is. Is it overfilling? Yes, it is. So maybe Mark III probably fit that. I mean, how are we doing overall wise for plates? Plates is seeming like it's fine. So it's mainly the screw line that's having the issues of everything. This is filling up how I want it, so that's good. Obviously this can't fill up because we have it specialized for something else. But overall, it's seeming to do fine. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to convert these to Mark IIs. just to even keep things going. That's just something that I have to kind of play around with, I think. If we're making enough screws, we should be fine, but if we're not making enough plates, I may have to swap them around, or do a switch on both. Iron-wise, we seem to be doing fine. It is having a little bit of a hiccup over there. So, we'll do Mark 2s on that. And then we'll do... Are we having any backup over here? I don't think we are. Are we? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, we are. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Anything over here going wrong? And mind you, this is only to the lines going. And it's only... I think we're doing fine on everything. How's this done? So this is already filled up so much. I might have to back it off a little. We'll back it off on this one, I think. Well, at least we got somewhat figured out here. Oh, it's gone through a lot here. Pick those up. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, do that. So do we have any more frameworks coming through, or is that all we had? So by the looks of it, it seems like 50 of the frameworks produce a harm. Roughly. So that means 200, 300, 400 total is what we have. But we're going to need beams in order to work on building them, which we don't have very much of. So, on a little bit of a waiting period, it seems. I can probably already get started, I think, but not fully. I don't know how our power is doing, but hopefully it's doing fine. Oh, we've backed up into here. Dang, okay. Got a little bit of an excess of mining was, I think we're fine. I think it's, once it's fully circulating, I think we'll be fine. Get to make on some of those. While it's making that, we'll need to do something here. Alright, we're starting to get some of that reinforced stuff now, so that's good. So, I think we'll be fine for now. As long as everything keeps working, we should be fine. But I think, honestly, I think next stream what we'll do is we're obviously going to continue working on getting the phase 2 ready or completed. And that kind of deal. And obviously we'll try and work on something else probably. We'll either go exploring or we will work on maybe creating another foundry line. We'll do some. I'm not sure exactly what, but there will be for sure some we'll do. Good lord, there's gonna be so much iron coming through here. I mean, it's kind of catching back up, kind of, but taking a minute. We'll obviously find some like improvement stuff and that kind of deal. I do know for sure we might. I'm gonna make sure I have enough stuff to. Oh, we're maxed out up here. What's this doing? So both of these are creating the bolted stuff. Oh, that's interesting. It's creating space. Or maybe we're losing it, I don't know. You know what? Screw it. I'm turning all three on. I'm gonna need more beams here as well. So yeah, I think we'll definitely figure out something for tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but the next time we stream. How we doing on this? Some of that. And the rotors are surprisingly falling behind some. Alright, well, we'll, I'm gonna go. Oh, it's gonna take a while. Can I make a splitter? I'll do is just this. And then what I could do is turn this one on. Alright, I think we're good there. But yeah, most of this is going to take a while to make. But at least it's working. I'm happy with that, though. Alright, there's that. Alright. Are we even clearing up any here? Oh, no, we're not. We're backing up a lot. Are we making enough of anything? Sadly, I don't have any more beams for right now. It's gonna be a little bit of a waiting period for that. heard a weird sound. I don't know. I think I'm losing it already, so... Alrighty, well, I think I'm gonna call it good now, so... Hope you guys enjoy your day, and all that. And I will, see you guys later. Bye.